orası kanları dostum.
Are you coming through or shall I close the gate?
I'll come through. Thank you.